Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed industry partners, and valued guests, welcome to our presentation on crafting a dynamic marketing strategy for Apricot Consulting in the ESG and social impact consulting sector. We will begin with acknowledgement of the country. We acknowledge the people of Voivodang and Bunvirong languages, groups of the Eastern Kulin nation on whose unceded lands we conduct the business of the university. We respectfully acknowledge their ancestors and elders, past and present. Meet the team, Diving the Vision, Shriyang Achan, Josna Belor, Sohan Punus, Tandeep Singh, and Sahil Jat. Together we combine our diverse talents to help Apricot Consulting reach its goals. Our partners Apricot Consulting brings over 2 decades of experience to table specializing in ESG consulting and supporting leaders with human-centric, data-driven and tech-savvy approach. They are dedicated to ESG and social procurement transformation, laying the groundwork for sustainable future. The challenge at hand, problem statement, as presented by Apricot Consulting is to navigate the complex ESG and social impact consulting landscape. Our strategy utilizes innovation, research data-driven insights, and a human-centric approach to position Apricot Consulting as an industry leader. Now, I would like to hand over next slide to my partner Tan Sahil Jat.
Thank you, Tandeep. Hello, everyone. Today, I will briefly discuss our industry analysis. It serves as our compass, helping us navigate and make information choices for our future success. Trends in ESG. Let's explore the dynamic ESG trends that shapes our industry. Investment. ESG is transforming corporate practices. In Australia, responsible investment has grown to $1.54 trillion, 43% of market, offering less volatile portfolio attractive to investors. Second is food and beverage. Consumers prioritize eco-friendly practices, benefiting the environment and businesses by reducing costs and improving brand perception. Third is financial industry. ESG adoption enhances competitiveness for 53% of Australian financial firms. Challenges including data scarcity, but growth is accepted due to the teach demand. Analytical tools. To understand these trends, we use Pistol and Ports analysis. First, Pistol. Our Pistol analysis highlights the supportive political environment, consumer-driven innovation challenge like greenwashing, the importance of tech and regulation, and growing environmental concerns. Second is Porter's. Porter's framework emphasizes the value of strong ESG reputation, high entry barriers, the role of client loyalty, moderate supplier power, and the dynamic nature of client bargaining power. Now I invite Sohan to continue.
Thank you, Sahil. Hello, everyone. I will be discussing a little about our customer analysis. We've chosen the food and beverage industry in manufacturing as our focus. We aim to be trustworthy experts in delivering ESG solutions to them, showing our commitment to addressing their specific environmental, social, and governance needs. The food and beverage industry is facing increasing pressure to be sustainable, with 42% of brands finding sustainable labeling confusing. Apricot can help guide them to a more responsible future by addressing these challenges. For a user persona, we have chosen Green Harvest Foods, a medium-sized F&B company in Sydney, Australia. With an annual revenue of $20 million and 150 employees, they are committed to sustainability and community impact. Their goals include sustainability leadership, innovation, and meeting consumer expectations. However, they need help with supply chain transparency, sustainable labeling, and energy efficiency. Their motivation is driven by ethical values and a competitive edge in the F&B sector. They also face challenges like navigating complex sustainability regulations and meeting demand for sustainable products while staying profitable. Apricot is well positioned to support them in their journey. Now let's dive into our competitor analysis. Our direct competitors include KPMG. They specialize in decarbonization, ESG, and strategy. You can find them on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube, where they share ESG insights, stories, and webcasts. PricewaterhouseCoopers PwC. Their focus is on ESG, sustainability, and climate risk. They are active on LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube, sharing ESG deals, podcasts, and webcasts. Deloitte. They emphasize strategy, operations, finance, and ethics. You can find them on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, highlighting case studies and press releases. We also have indirect competitors, environmental NGOs like the Worldwide Fund and Greenpeace, which advocate for sustainability and environmental conservation. While they're not consulting firms, they influence public opinion and policies that indirectly impact the sustainability services market. Smaller consulting firms like South Pole and FTI offer specialized services, competing with larger firms by focusing on niche areas within sustainability and climate solutions. Now we shall move to the company analysis. We've used the RPV framework of resources, processes, and values, as well as RIO framework to measure if the assets and capabilities are valuable, rare, inimitable, or organized, and we found that Apricot has a temporary competitive advantage. Cutting-edge ESG technology, Apricot invests in advanced technology and software for ESG assessment and reporting, staying at the forefront of ESG services. Regulatory compliance tracking, it tracks changes and ensures clients' compliance with the latest ESG standards, reducing risks and promoting responsible ESG practices. Customized ESG solutions involve crafting ESG strategies that match each client's unique values and goals. Lastly, client-centric approach ensures ESG services align precisely with each client's needs and objectives, reflecting their individual mission and priorities. Now I invite Shreyank to take over.
Thank you, Sohan. Hello, everybody. So before I start my part, I'd like to discuss a little bit about SWOT and TOWS analysis. The SWOT revealed Apricot's strengths, which was expertise in ESG. They have a good market reputation. They have a good network. They also have a knowledgeable team with diverse clients. It also revealed a few challenges, such as they rely on the expertise of their team, the regulatory impact. They are limited geographically as they only operate in Australia, as well as public awareness about them is on the lower side. Whereas opportunities encompass the ESG growth, collaborations, global expansion, and tech integration. They should also watch out for evolving ESG regulations, challenges such as greenwashing, client skepticism, market uncertainties, and competition. So our SWOT analysis led to a TOWS analysis for Apricot Consulting, which helped us to shape effective strategies for them. To name a few findings, we found that Apricot should use their strengths and opportunities to enhance brand recognition. They need to tackle threats with their expertise and address weaknesses by developing training programs, expanding to new industries, and enhancing digital capabilities while diversifying to reduce risks and compete digitally. Finally, considering all our research, we were able to decide on our key objective for Apricot Consulting's strategic journey in the food and beverage industry. It focused on three core areas. Our first objective was to enhance the ESG consulting profile for Apricot by increasing visibility digitally and non-digitally and expand their client base. Second objective was to help Apricot Consulting raise awareness of ESG principle within the F&B industry, which would emphasize their contemporary relevance. Finally, a third objective was to foster collaboration within the F&B sector, encouraging businesses to engage in ESG initiatives, share best practices, and promote innovation through collaboration. And through our objectives, we were able to design three different scenarios. So talking about the first scenario, working in the field of ESG is inherently noble, and we believe that to gain recognition and make a meaningful impact, it's vital for Apricot to take the initiative in driving the necessary changes. Therefore, we propose a strategic initiative to Apricot Consulting, which is aimed at addressing the urgent need for ESG improvements within the F&B industry. And this could be done through an establishment of a foundation. The F&B industry grapples with pressing ESG challenges, demanding proactive long-term strategies. And to address these, the foundation would be ideal. So the core objectives would revolve around education and awareness, offering tailored programs through webinars, workshops, and financial support to foster innovation in ESG initiatives. The foundation would be dedicated to promoting best practices through an industry-specific ESG standard repository. And the foundation will be designed for efficient scalability, adapting for evolving ESG landscape, and promoting a responsible and sustainable F&B industry. So as we know, every strategy comes with its benefits and risks. And when it comes to establishing a foundation, it holds significant advantages. It can positively change the food and beverage industry. It can make it more responsible and sustainable. This will also boost Apricot Consulting's reputation, visibility, especially when dealing with media and online platforms. Additionally, it will provide a way for Apricot to connect with stakeholders and work together effectively. This can be a positive impact on their client base. However, it's essential to understand that this endeavor requires a strong and ongoing commitment to be successful. In simpler term, it's a long-term journey that needs continuous effort. So coming to the project timeline, it comprises of 4 stages. It'll take about 45 days for project initiation, about 100 days for foundation and establishment, and 90 days for development and outreach, and finally about 20 days for review and evaluation. So to talk a little bit more about scenario 2 and scenario 3, I would like to call upon my colleague Jyotsna. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Jyotsna. I will be presenting two compelling scenarios for Apricot Consulting. These initiatives are designed to secure Apricot Consulting's role as digital frontrunner in the ever-evolving world of ESG consulting. In today's digital-centric era, Apricot Consulting should recognize the vital role of the online world in connecting effectively with their audience and stakeholders. To thrive in this digital landscape, Apricot must harness their digital potential. Sharing success stories and ESG narratives across various platforms can broaden their reach and solidify their position as thought leaders. In scenario 2, the primary goals are to highlight client successes and ESG stories while dwelling into the world of podcasts. Apricot can utilize their website to showcase client success stories and ESG case studies. These impactful narratives will be published as articles and documentaries, then widely shared on social media platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube, expanding their influence and thought leadership in ESG consulting. Podcasts, a popular platform for meaningful conversations, presents another avenue. Apricot can participate in existing sustainability and ESG focused podcasts and even create their own to discuss ESG challenges, opportunities, and insights, providing valuable education for the public. By embracing scenario 2, Apricot Consulting stands to gain numerous benefits, including a wider reach establishment as thought leaders and a greater educational impact. However, this endeavor is not without risks. The initiative demands resource investment, ongoing commitment, and the need to maintain high quality and relevant content. This project will span approximately 155 days. It starts with a 25-day project initiation phase, followed by a 50-day period for content creation and sharing. Next, a 60-day period is allocated for podcast launch and management, and finally, a 20-day period for monitoring and evaluation. Now let's focus on scenario 3, where Apricot Consulting can introduce a game-changing digital platform, the Sustainability Roadmap tool. In today's digital world, a strong digital solution is crucial. The Sustainability Roadmap tool meets this need by focusing on stakeholders. This platform helps organizations to see how they create value for different stakeholders, promoting a multi-stakeholder approach to ESG and sustainability. In scenario 3, the main goals are to create customized frameworks and scenarios, visualize impact, and provide engaging reports. This tool enables organizations to build custom value frameworks and simulate ESG scenarios, offering a holistic view. The impact visualization feature helps clients understand their effects on various stakeholders and the environment, promoting transparency. By producing engaging, informative reports, the tool supports the development and communication of comprehensive ESG strategies. The benefits of implementing the sustainability roadmap tool includes a holistic view of an organization's impact, strengthened stakeholder engagement, and support for the development of ESG strategies. However, challenges may arise, such as the complexity of the tool, potential misinterpretation of insights, and ethical dilemmas when balancing the interests of multiple stakeholders. The implementation of Scenario 3 will span over 150 days. It commences with an initial 10-day phase, followed by a 20-day period for testing and reporting tools. The subsequent 50-day period is dedicated to tool development, with an additional 20 days for stakeholder engagement. Finally, the project moves into the implementation and training phase, lasting 15 days, and concludes with a 15-day period for monitoring and evaluation. These initiatives will underscore Apricot's commitment to innovation, thought leadership, and holistic ESG consulting, and we look forward to witnessing their continued success in these endeavors. Thank you for your time.